So I'm so excited to show you the final hardback cover of the Vertigo book series, uh, first sequence of the book, which is Honor Bound by Blood. So as you can see, it's a hardback, and if we take a look in here, there's a little bit about me, and first page. And as we can see, if we take off the jacket sleeve under the book, there's, the book cover is printed on the actual hardback, and this is how it looks like at the back. So a little bit about me. This is my debut book, like I mentioned, and it's the first book in the Vertigo series. So there are approximately 4 books within this series, and this is the first one, Honor Bound by Blood. So a little bit about Honor Bound by Blood. Honor Bound by Blood takes place in 2095, where the Omega virus has basically changed the world and shaped the political landscape of the whole solar system. So our characters are Isaac Catherine Riley, Ryoko Ray Nakamura, and Raiden Paul, along with a few other key figures within the story who are very pinnacle within the story. So the book takes place within um, different perspectives of these characters. So, you start off with one character and then you follow them through their perspective, and then it shifts to another character, and it just really gives the reader an opportunity to see what's going on within the character's mind, how they're feeling, their thoughts, their decision making, what's really driving them and motivating them, how the different things happening within the story really affects them, and how they're approaching them from different angles. There's a lot of things going on in this book, and that's what I wanted to do when I wrote the book. I wanted it to be fast paced and just always full of action, but not only action, but just really getting to know the characters and what their daily lives are. Because this is just the first installment, so it's kind of like laying the foundation before it kind of catapults into like the real nitty gritty stuff. So I needed to really lay down the foundation of what was going on and really give the reader an opportunity to come into the story, understand their daily lives, their routines, and just like how their life is already like hectic, and then how, inciting incidents and key things happen, and how that really shifts kind of their motives and motivation. So, the Vertigo book series, just to sum it up, is just really about a group of people who were born into a system that kind of benefits them, but they don't really understand, you know, what it's like not to have. And it was just really important for me to put forth that in the book. These characters are really privileged, they're aristocrats, and that is really the driving force within their decision making. So they're not just making decisions out of, you know, the goodness of their heart. They're making decisions out of, this is what is expected of them, this is what they've been raised to believe, and this is what they believe in. And there's other characters who maybe haven't shared that upbringing or that perspective, but they they really are motivated in just changing things. But when you live in a society when things are really not of great consequence to you, are you really seeing different perspectives? And that's what I was exploring within this book. So, what next? So, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is the Vertigo YouTube channel, you'll get loads of videos and latest like information from me and my team, and just like really keeping up with what's going on in 2095. If you subscribe to our Instagram, which is the Vertigo book series, you'll really be in touch with what's going on with, like, the first book, the lore, everything going on within 2095, and also upcoming books within the series. So if you go to our website, which is www.thevertigobookseries.com, you'll be able to sign up to the mailing list. And I really encourage you guys to sign up to the mailing list. This isn't like one of those mailing lists where you sign up and like you're just bombarded by mail that you maybe don't need. The mailing list, when you sign up, we currently are running like a competition where the 100th person gets a free copy of this book, signed with a little message from me with their name, sent to them upon its release. So you get a free copy, the 100th person. I mean, free book. Why wouldn't you? Also, you get like some goodies. But apart from that, if you sign up on the website and join the mailing list, you really have, up-to-date news about what's going on in 2095, what's going on in following series, anything that I'm working on in future in other genres. But if you join the mailing list, you'll be able to just like keep in touch and just talk about the community. We'll be doing a lot of lives and streams just like about like the book when it comes out, like after you guys have had a chance to read it and review it. So if you have like questions and stuff and just like sneak peeks into the second book, name drops, book cover reveals, all that kind of stuff. And there's also like a blog, which is about the lore, the writing process that I went through, the kind of playlist that I listen to. I have to say the playlist is kind of like, everywhere, but you'll get to see like a lot that went into the writing process. And also you'll get to know about any current events that we're running or competitions and merch. Who doesn't like merch? Come on, like the t-shirts, mugs, caps. We've got a lot coming down the line, and joining the mailing list will really enable you to be the first to hear about it, and any competitions that we're running. So yeah, thank you, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Don't forget to also follow us on Instagram, like I mentioned before, our TikTok, and Twitter. You guys, you really have to stay linked up. And my personal Instagram is Husna_Haze, and there you can really follow me on like just different projects that I'm doing and life. I don't really post a lot, but I am posting a lot in the next coming days as it pertains to this book. And I can't wait to see you all on September 9th, 2022 when it drops. This book has really been difficult to get to this process, just this end bit of the process, because I actually read it in 2018. I read it in 2018. I got some rejections when it came to publishing it traditionally, and then I just wrote it, and it's been in my computer, and then I was just like, what, when people say no, that you can't do something, you can't let it hinder you. And that's what I learned. And through that, I've learned that perseverance and believing in yourself, that's all you can do. And here we are, indie author, with my first book. So Honor Bound by Blood, you guys. Honor Bound by Blood. It will be available on Amazon. It will be available on other selected retailers as well, and also the Apple Store as well, and Kindle. So there will be girl, what is it called? There will be a online version available to read, but I recommend that you read them both. Show your support. Thank you guys, and I look forward to catching you in the pages, and have a nice rest of your day.